Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're back inside Disneyland to try some new foods here on this side of the parks to see if they're worth adding to your list. We'll also be on the lookout for any new merchandise that has shown up since the last time we were here, as well as checking out some Disneyland updates that are currently happening at this time around the park to see if it will affect your upcoming trip. Lastly, we'll be talking about Season of Force 2025 and what you'll need to know before the official kickoff this Friday. It's all in this video and much, much more, so stay tuned. But before we get started with today's video, guys, if you're new to the channel, welcome. If you guys do enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed, and tap that notification bell to be notified when we do drop a new video. So let's get started. Good morning, everyone. It is 11 o'clock. We have just arrived here to the parking structure. I got my new glasses, so they kind of look like the old ones, but I guess we'll test them out in today's video to see if it works out. My anxiety right now is at like 1,000, considering we haven't been here in almost 2 weeks. But that's okay. Let's check out security, what the lines are looking like, jump on the tram, and we'll see you guys in the parks. Now, Queen Elsa wanted to say hi. We have arrived here to the loading area, and it doesn't look too bad today. I don't think they're actually loading the trams on this side, so we might have to check in and then go this way. But lines for this time aren't too bad. It is now 11:19. We just got off the trams, and my goodness, it feels like forever since the last time we were on there. But now let's make our way towards the front entrance of Disneyland and make our way inside. And just like that, after about several weeks, we're back inside Disneyland. It definitely feels good, man. The colors of the flowers really stand out really well. We got the train in the background, which we hope to get on today. Are you ready?
I'm so ready. I miss this. It feels like overwhelming all at once, but it's a good feeling and I'm so excited. So let's see what we do today, because honestly, we're just here to have fun.
All right, now since we're here on Main Street, USA, let's head inside the Mad Hatter store to see what new merchandise they have. But it does look like we have the little Easter egg here on the top. So we'll talk more about that in this video. We are now inside, and it looks like the DIY headband station is looking quite the same. I think the next time we're going to be seeing a refresh of characters is going to be for Season of the Force, which kicks off this Friday. So a lot of fun characters are going to be coming, and we hope to show you guys all of those. Hopefully they don't sell out by the time we get here, but it looks like a lot of the classic characters you can still find in here.
So you got done dancing. How did that feel?
Yeah.
Good? You got all the little jitters out?
Yeah.
Now we're gonna go make our way over to Candy Palace to go find a nice sweet treat thanks to Miss Stephanie and her family. So let's head on over there, yeah?
Yeah. Bye guys.
It's not the end of the video.
Now that we just finished up inside the Mad Hatter store, let's make our way over into the Emporium to see what new merchandise has arrived. I have heard that the 70th anniversary stuff has arrived today, so let's go see what it looks like. We have now arrived inside the Emporium, and my gosh, guys, I just about put up the biggest smile I've ever put up just based on these amazing colors here for the 70th anniversary merchandise. And it looks like we have the Spirit jersey, which will run $79.99. I was skeptical on the colors, but I think it looks really, really good. I love the puff print and like the off-layered look with the orange. We also have Mickey down here on the bottom. I think this is probably a top tier Spirit jersey in my opinion. Also, the material feels really, really nice. Oh my gosh. What a cool looking jersey for sure. Next item for $49.99 is the Disneyland 70th t-shirt. Now, I don't know guys, for that price tag of $50, do you really think this is worth it? The material is really nice. I love the little bedazzled. It has like a vinyl finish here. Of course, has the Disneyland 70th. And I do really like the tags that are under here, as well as I guess like this rainbow color. Anything on the back? Doesn't look like anything's on the back, but could you just be paying for that Disneyland 70th name? But for $49.99, I feel like that's a bit steep. Now our next item for the Disneyland 70th celebration is this repeated Mickey t-shirt, which I actually really like. I am just digging the colors here for the 70th. It definitely reminds us of our channel colors, as you guys can see, the purple and blues, which definitely is fun for this year. Now this will run $39.99, a really fun looking t-shirt. Also at the bottom, I like how they're adding in these little like tags. I don't know, I just feel like it's a little bit more premium. And the same thing here on the front. On the back, it doesn't look like we have anything, but again, everything is here on the front, which looks really nice. Now for $44.99, we have a new Disneyland 70th Corksicle Tumbler Cup, which looks really fun. We got Mickey here on the front. Well, I guess front or the back, right? With our little top. So again, a nice little cup if you do want one. Now, one of the last items that I'm seeing here for the Disneyland 70th collection is the Disney Parks lug bag for $65. Now, again, I love the colors just because it reminds us of our channel, which it might be something I'll have to get Nicole here pretty soon. I don't know, I feel like I want to take things step by step, as Season of the Force is this Friday before the 70th in May. But I guess that is kind of around the same time as like the Star Wars Day. But what do you guys think? How do you like this lug bag? I'm actually really digging the lug bags more so than the lounge flies now. So, I don't know, I feel like that could definitely make it into our collection. I love Mickey here on the back. Really fun bag. Let's check out the inside. Now I just opened it up and it looks like it says Disneyland 70th on the inside with some blue. It also comes with like the longer strap. So again, a really nice bag. Now let me zip this up. Just wrapped it up with the 70th anniversary merchandise, and it looks like the 2025 merchandise is still front and center. I'd imagine the closer we get to May 16th for the, I guess, opening day of the 70th celebration, we're gonna see a shift with merchandise, and I would imagine this is where all the 70th stuff's gonna go. But for now, it doesn't look like anything's missing. And here on the opposite side, it looks like more of the 2025 merchandise is still in stock. So I just kind of want to show you guys some of the stock levels with some of this merchandise. But again, pretty much full-size runs are still here. Now, before I move on from this area, I noticed this Donald figurine. I don't know if this guy is new, but he definitely stood out in the color of blue right here. So it looks like you could find him for $12.99. Now, a really sought-after bag here is the Mickey with the purple glitter. This looks like it's still in stock here inside the Emporium for $89. And right below it looks like the pink balloon Spirit jerseys in stock with that sequence pattern. And this will run $84.99. Again, it looks like plenty of sizes are still in stock at this time. Now it looks like we have a new Tinkerbell cup for $29.99, and this is with Starbucks. So again, you can see like the little glitter shadows here inside, as well as the little hidden Mickeys. So a really beautiful looking tumbler. Looks like, yeah, there's the Starbucks on the back, and then the front is the Disneyland Resort, or I guess either way, right? Either way, how you like to think of it. And right below it, looks like we still have our Tinkerbell Spirit jersey in stock for $79.99. And this one does have like that glitter sprinkle as well as the puff print here. And on the front, we have the Disneyland D with Tinkerbell as well. Now, if you're in the market for a new cell phone case, it looks like there's so many to pick from here inside the Emporium. It looks like they have plenty of the different versions available, as far as like, you know, iPhone 13, 14, 15, 16, and like the Maxes. So plenty of different choices to find at this time. And of course, your typical merchandise you can find here inside this store, which I know a lot of you guys do dig and you ask all the time, what's the stock levels are looking like? And it looks like plenty of stuff is still here. And it's so nice to see that our LA Strong t-shirts are still available, which every purchase that you make, Disney donates $25 to the Red Cross for the wildfires that happened in Los Angeles. So again, definitely check these out. Now it looks like for $34.99, we have the new returning ears, I want to say. I feel like I've seen these years ago, guys. Correct me down below. But they do have 2 pairs in stock at this time for $34.99 each. And they look so cute. Could definitely see Nicole with these. Looks like we also have the little ribbon here on the front, definitely matching Sorcerer Mickey's outfit. Now I made my way to the back of the Emporium and I tried to see if there's any new restocks of the tote bags. And these will each run $44.99, but at this time, I am not seeing the Daisy, as I know that's one all of you guys are asking when it's going to return. I'm not too sure. Found a new shirt for $31.99. It says park hopping is my cardio. That's kind of cute, right? On the back, let's see if there's anything. No, but I could imagine this would actually be really nice and comfortable for like the summertime, as it's starting to get a little bit more warm here at the Disneyland Resort. And again, just a really cute design in the front. Now behind the counter, it does look like they still have plenty of the Cinderella 75th Starbucks tumblers for $49.99. So if you guys still want them, looks like you're good. Now you guys know me, I love coming over here and taking a look at all the mugs. Even if I'm like not actually recording all this stuff, I still like to just see the different designs. But I think this is a new one. It says new arrival. I have not seen it. I know we've seen Chip before up here, but take a look at this. I believe this is Mrs. Potts. And I believe this will also run $27.99. Yeah, so again, if you have Chip, it almost feels like you need this one as well. Now I came over here to the little kids section. I found a new hat, or at least I have not seen it. I wish I could squeeze into something like this, but I don't think that's going to be possible. It looks like it has one of those elastic bands, so it just looks really, really fun. I know it kind of matches with a lot of the other clothes they have, but man, I wish they had this in adult sizes. It looks so, so fun. Now I'm wiggling a little bit more inside of Emporium, and I did want to show you guys, they still have the character Spirit jersey. Pretty much all the sizes are here, but there's another one that I still have not seen that released like weeks ago, so hopefully we could find that one soon. So you guys already know why I'm here in the sunglasses department, and look what I found. There is a restock. Oh my gosh, I felt like I would never see that again, but yes, we do have them here in stock. Now I wanted to show some of the pens that they have in stock for $8 each. Oh, I guess it's $8 each when you buy 3. But take a look at all these fun characters. So many choices. Now I'm here at the magnets and keychains, and for $12.99, take a look at this like really cool, like I guess carabiner keychain thing. Kind of fun. Looks like you can kind of like maneuver Mickey's hand to kind of like open it right here. I don't want to ruin it because then it's going to ruin the actual little tag there. But a fun new option. Now there's been a few comments and you guys wanting to know what the stock levels are looking like for the pink kids sweatshirt. Looks like we have extra small, and small at this time, specifically here inside this store. Now the black on black Spirit jersey is front and center here at the cash register, so it looks like plenty of stock right now. Now for those of you guys who have asked if the Cuddle plushes are still on sale, the answer is yes. Looks like all of them are still on sale for $25, and you guys already know I gotta throw in the nudge. We need the Loft Cat back. Now here at the Disney Mini Mix-Its, and it looks like there is a little special going on. Normally $22.99, but when you buy 2, they become $20 each, plus your Magic Key discount, so it could drive these things down a little bit. So now is the time to pick them up if you haven't quite yet.
We have just made our way inside Candy Palace. This is what the treat case is looking like. A lot of Easter things at the moment. We're gonna go check the other 2 and see if there's any other goodies that are different from this one. Hi. Over in this showcase, the only thing that's different over here is going to be those cupcakes there. That one has like a little chocolate Easter egg. Same thing with those Rice Krispie treats and cake pop. However, I did hear that they're not bringing back those chocolate Easter eggs, the one that have a peanut butter filling. But let's get this girl a sweet treat. The lighting is so bad in here, but these are beautiful. I believe these are the Tinkerbell green Starbucks tumblers. I think I need this one too in my collection. And they still have plenty of the Cinderella ones right above. We have just left Candy Palace, and Miss Raylani, what did you get today? She surprised me with this one, guys. Let's see. She got the Easter cupcake. Seems about right. She's gonna go for definitely all the fun toppings there. Let's open this up for her.
Thank you, Miss Stephanie.
Thank you, Miss Stephanie, for this sweet treat. Go ahead and take your bite, Mama. Oh, she definitely misses the Disney treats. Is it delicious? Ooh, good.
Now we just finished up inside the Emporium. I think I'm gonna make my way over to the Disney Clothers to see if any restocks have happened for the Cinderella collection, as well as anything else. So let's make our way inside. We are now inside, and it looks like the complete Tinkerbell collection is here. I don't really think there's anything else missing from the collection, so if you guys are interested in any of this, they have it inside this store as well. Now this is definitely new. It looks like we have some new Eeyore ears for $34.99. Let's try them on. Now, I definitely don't think these are my style, but they do look really, really fun. So if you're into Eeyore, these might be your jam. It's 12:05. I just finished up inside the Disney Clothes store. Now it's time to meet back up with Nicole and Raylani and have some fun. Now I've backtracked a little bit. I made my way back here to Main Street, USA, as the flower beds look so incredible. There is one thing I do want to purchase on this side of the resort. So I'm going to grab it for Raylani as they're in line. Well, not in line, but just watching the Alice show at Refreshment Corner. So I figured I'd come over here and check it out. But I did want to show you guys all these beautiful flowers that they have for the springtime. Now the thing we're here on Main Street to get is the Thumper Springtime Popcorn Bucket. It looks like it'll run $33.50, so let's grab one today. All right, guys, so I just got Raylani the little Thumper bucket. So let's go ahead and give this to her today.
Daddy.
Okay, I'm back with my beautiful family. Mommy and Daddy got you a surprise. Just an immediate hug.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I just see her smile. Can you say thank you, Daddy?
You're welcome.
That? Easter bunny named Thumper.
So we had to move from our little area, but how do you like Thumper? He's so cute. It also looks like you can put your popcorn right here, but if you guys know us, we don't really put our popcorn in there. Our popcorn's actually in the front of the stroller. So I think we're thinking of either to go on the Disneyland train or to make our way a little bit further in. What do you think, Raylani? What should we do next?
We should do that first and the Thumper.
Oh, the Thumper? Wait, do you think we should go on the train or should we go try some new foods?
We should go on the train.
The train? Okay, let's jump in line then.
And then we do the food.
Okay, then we'll do the foods. Good job. Now, before we move on from this area and jump on the train, I did want to show you guys a little bit more close-up of how this bucket looks. Now, we didn't really know if we were going to get an Easter bucket here at the Disneyland Resort, but last year we got the Chippendale one inside the little basket, and it was super cute. So I'm glad that Disneyland decided to bring one of these. And like I pointed out, the popcorn goes here on the back side, but just overall a very vibrant and fun-looking bucket. Okay, so since we're going to be going on the train right now, we're going to come over here. Right across from the Disney on is some stroller parking. So I think we're going to park it up right here. We have just arrived here to the Disneyland Railroad. Let's see how long this is going to take to jump on, but we can't wait to ride it. We just got off the Disneyland Railroad, and Raylani, did you like that?
Did you have fun?
Yeah, it's so nice to be back on it, right?
I'm so sleepy, but it was so nice and relaxing.
And now that we're back on Main Street, USA, we're gonna be heading probably towards like Fantasyland, get some food, but I did wanna talk about Paint the Night. I know a lot of you guys have been talking about it. It's returning for the Disneyland 70th celebration, and it's gonna be arriving on May 16th. We are so excited, as it's gonna be our first time to be actually able to see that show. So again, I know we've gotten a few comments on like what date specifically, and that is gonna be the date. So we will definitely be here. Can't wait to see what it's all about. You guys know us, we're not really here at night, but for a parade like that, I think it's a must.
We finally made it here to Jolly Holiday, and to finally see what it looks like after its construction. Now I do gotta say, it does look really beautiful, bright and vibrant, more aesthetically pleasing and clean looking. However, I do miss the light bulbs, I do miss the penguin. It gives the whole concept of Jolly Holiday, Mary Poppins, the movie, like what you kind of expect the restaurant to be. So again, it looks beautiful. I mean, the facade is just the facade. We're there for the yummy food, so I'm not gonna complain too much.
Now we've made our way here inside Adventureland, specifically here to the Enchanted Tiki Room. And I did want to bring up that April 28th, this is actually gonna be closed down for refurbishment. No reopening date quite yet. But if you guys are coming during that time, we wanted to give you the heads up. Now we just wrapped it over there at Adventureland. Just wanted to point that out just because I know the Tiki Room is a nice place for you guys to come cool off. But now we're gonna make our way inside of Fantasyland. Right now it's actually getting really, really warm. So yeah, it's about like in the 80s. I know we've been used to kind of like 60s lately here at Anaheim. So yeah, burning up just a little bit, but let's make our way to Fantasyland. We are here now inside Fantasyland, and you can imagine it is madness. I don't know about any rides today, but we're gonna make our way back to Red Rose Tavern and grab some food.
Now we are here in Batu, however, our food offerings are gonna be from the Red Rose Tavern. Now you guys know us, we like to go dessert first, something sweet. So the first item we're gonna be trying from Red Rose Tavern is going to be the spring stuff, which is shortbread cookie, red velvet cake, raspberry, and pastel colored sprinkles. I am so excited to dig in. I think the gray stuff or any of the fun like holiday ones are always like, you know, slept on. So let's cut this up, show you what it looks like inside and get our bite. All right, let's cut it open because I never get to show you guys what it looks like inside. So there's that red velvet cake. I would say this is like an Oreo mousse, and the shortbread cookie is personally my favorite part. So I'm gonna try to cut a piece. There we go. All right, let's get a fork and get our bite. Okay, here we go. Everything in one. I feel like this is the perfect dessert. It's so light. It's not like a dense, like sweet, overly sweet treat. I actually really enjoy this. I wish they would sell just a shortbread cookie because, like I said, that's my favorite part. I'd be their #1 customer on there. The texture of the cake is perfect. It's not overcooked. It has a nice moisture to it. Just overall, everything about this treat is fun, and make sure you check it out. How is it tasting? Good. Now our next item is going to be an item that I want to say is more of like a seasonal. It's only found during the springtime, but it is a returning item, and that's going to be the Little Harvest Bowl. Now in the Little Harvest Bowl, there's quinoa, roasted mushrooms and cauliflower, arugula, tomato, and tavern potato bites with a spicy lime aioli. It looks really tasty. It does look a little bit bland, but you know what? We're going to try it out and see what our thoughts are. All right, let's take in our bite. I think the ones I was thinking we've had are the ones that have cheeseburger concept to it, but this is more of like a vegetarian now that I like see it. So let's see what we think. Okay, now that I actually ate this, I'm like, we've actually never have had this before. So I'm gonna go with this as kind of like the vegetarian option. It is really good. Now the spice on there is very mild. It's not overly spicy. I would compare it to like a higher level of pepper. And then it has a nice tang from the lemon. This is really nice. Being that we've never tried it, it definitely kind of, you know, threw me for a curveball, but it's really good. I think I would get this again. It's really fun, or I try to recreate it at home. Now our last item is going to be the cheeseburger flatbread. On the cheeseburger flatbread, there is pickle aioli sauce, ground beef, grilled onions, cheddar cheese topped with demi-glaze, and pickled arugula salad. Wow, that sounds really fancy. Now this is one of those offerings that can only be found like seasonal time, springtime. I'm gonna pick this up and we're gonna go animal style. All right, so let's cut off a piece because Raylani does want to try some too. So I'll cut her one that's more pizza looking. It's pretty heavy and dense. Here we go. It's yummy, huh? This straight up is giving pizza, pizza. It's giving cheeseburger. The second you take a bite, I instantly taste that like cheddar cheese that's in there. It has a nice subtle pickle flavor to it. I don't know what this like barbecue-ish looking sauce is, but I don't really feel that that's doing too much for the flatbread. This is really good if I could recreate this at home because it seems like it's an easy concept. However, the flavors are unmatchable. This is delicious. Make sure you try it out.
It's now 2:29. We just finished up with our food. Everything was quite delicious. We've been trying to look around for any new seasonal foods that are out, but I think until Friday for the kickoff of Season of the Force, we're not going to see anything. But speaking of Season of the Force, we do have some updates we want to talk about. So let's make our way over to the Millennium Falcon now.
Guys, I am fangirling and shaking. We just got to meet Joshua Bassett. Oh my God, I'm like so excited. Henry and I both love him. We got to meet, I think it's Dara Renee. And now to see him is just like insane. If you don't know who he is, he's from High School Musical, The Show, which is a great show. Oh, I'm just so happy. I'm over the moon.
We have now arrived to the most gorgeous ship of all time. But I did want to talk about starting this Friday for Season of the Force, Shadow of a Memory, the new Skywalker Saga show, or I should say projection show, is going to land here inside of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, specifically in this area, which we are so excited to see. There's also going to be the Fire of the Rising Moons. I believe that's the name of the show. So again, that's all going to be happening in this area. So a lot of fun things starting this Friday. Now also, I figured this is probably the best place to talk about the new popcorn buckets that are going to be arriving for Season of the Force also on Friday. Now there's going to be a couple different waves of the buckets. So on the 28th, so this Friday, is going to be the Death Star popcorn bucket, which I know all of you guys are so excited for, which we're also going to be doing hopefully a Patreon giveaway with that one. But it's also going to be the coaxium sipper, as well as the light side and dark side swizzle sticks, the like glowing lightsabers, which look really, really cool. Then in April, we're going to be getting the Tauntaun, which we are very excited for as well. And then on May 4th is going to be the 501st Clone Trooper helmet, as well as the Jawa sipper. So both of those look incredible as well. And I'm definitely looking forward to the 501st bucket, as well as the Death Star. They both just look incredible. Definitely right up my alley. So if you guys are coming during any of those times, be sure to pick up your sippers or popcorn buckets, as they will sell out really, really fast.
A new meet and greet is making its way to Batuu, and that is going to be Luke Skywalker. I'm quite excited. That's definitely something new and unseen in this area. So again, I'm anticipating that lines are going to be extremely high as, you know, new characters get the crowds going. If it's anything like Ahsoka, make sure you have water. If it's a hot day, make sure you just be careful of your surroundings, because these meet and greets are wild.
Now it's time to come over to Docking Bay and get some black calves. There we go. Sometimes it's the second time. All right, we just got to Docking Bay and just picked up our wonderful black calf.
Woohoo! Thank you to Miss Stephanie. You heard me earlier in the video say she treated Raylani to a treat. She treated Henry and I to a coffee, so we're gonna do a black calf, hopefully to either subside or maybe bring back those jitters from eating Joshua, but definitely this looks nicer and refreshing. Cheers.
Now also in this back area here at Savi's workshop, there's actually going to be a new storyline being told, reclaimed and reforged during this Season of the Force 2025. So if you guys are going to be building any lightsabers in this back area, it looks like you'll have a new show. I guess we'll see if we actually do it again. Now, one final little announcement for Season of the Force. Also, there's going to be over 50 new items that's going to be brought here to the Disneyland Resort during this time of year, which I am so excited about. I know we got some leaks on some of the merchandise that's going to be showing up, but again, there's going to be hopefully a new lightsaber. There's going to be some new droid parts, some clothing, and other fun things, but you really can't go wrong with the sippers and buckets that we talked about also. But again, 50 new items. I feel like that's pretty awesome. Just finishing up inside Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. We're going to be heading towards the back of Fantasyland, but we wanted to point out that it looks like the crowd levels are still the same as like this morning. We got some updates we want to talk about. Are you ready?
It's a little hot, but I'm trying to keep a good mood.
Now we've made our way over here to It's a Small World, and we wanted to talk about the reopening will be April 28th. We are so excited as this is one of our favorite rides. It's also a good ride just to cool down on.
I love it. Like I said millions of times, I could definitely do a challenge, no problem at all. And there's gonna be some new incorporations. Miguel and Dante are gonna be in the Mexico land. I'm so excited. I mean, the Caballeros always have my heart, but I will, you know, be excited to see Miguel. But I can't wait for this to open. Being on the train was a little teaser.
And another major update is April 28th, the Matterhorn bobsleds will go under refurbishment. So if you guys are coming during that time, unfortunately, it will be closed down. No reopening date at this time, but that's an update if you do enjoy the Matterhorn bobsleds. We're now making our way to Tomorrowland, and it looks like there's some construction happening here at the little stage, which I feel like seating's already bad in this area, and having that's a little bit even crazier.
A little bit of a nicer, just a little bit.
Now, one of the most important things, and I'm not talking about Pizza Planet that we absolutely love, right next to it is going to be the turnover for Hyperspace Mountain at Space Mountain. One ride that I know a lot of you guys truly enjoy, and that will kick off this Friday. And I guess if I'm lucky enough, maybe I'll jump on this ride. I guess we'll see. All right, so that about wraps up the video. I just wanted to say a quick thank you to all of you guys who have reached out. You guys know we've been away for a couple weeks, and we got some personal family business happening at this time, which is really messing with my head, but truly appreciate all of you guys for your support. It really means a lot. So hopefully we'll be back to a steady rhythm here for the whole week. We're gonna get ready for Season of the Forest. Can't wait for that video on Friday. But if you guys wanted to support this channel a little bit further, be sure to check out our Patreon page down below. But with all that being said, if you guys did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, and tap that notification bell to be notified when we do drop a new video. And like we always say, may you always have magical adventure. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.